So surprising PlayStation 5 Pro backwards compatibility news, full PlayStation 5 Pro specs leak online, and the people have opinions. We're going to talk about that. And amazing PlayStation 5 Pro versus PS5 comparisons leak. And I did my own test here as well, and the results were interesting. We're going to go over that as well. Those are the stories we're going to cover today. And if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it. And as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, did you get a confirmation email for your PlayStation 5 Pro or not? I've seen some of you mention getting yours last week, and now that we're in the week of the PlayStation 5 Pro when it launches, I'm wondering how many of you have gotten it as well since then. So comment below yes or no if you've gotten your PlayStation 5 Pro confirmation email or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the first story of the video, full PlayStation 5 Pro specs leak online, and the opinions going around are interesting. Reading from WCCF Tech, while the PlayStation 5 Pro isn't officially out until November 7th, some people have started getting their hands on Sony's revised PlayStation 5 console. An unboxing video was posted a couple of days ago and quickly taken down. Now Brazilian content creator Bruno Faz has also managed to secure a console and subsequently shared the full spec sheet document included in the box. By far the biggest surprise is that Sony added 2GB of DDR5 RAM. These are likely to be reserved for the OS so that game developers can fully utilize the 16GB of GDDR6 for the actual games. Beyond that, it's largely what we already know. So we heard from leaks a while ago that PlayStation 5 Pro will provide 1.2GB of more memory for developers to play around with, alongside the faster memory the console has compared to the base PlayStation 5. I assume that's how they've managed to provide the more memory, by moving some of the console tasks over to this new additional memory is what it looks like. Beyond that, the biggest conversation right now follows the 16.7 teraflop number. I thought we've gone past the teraflop number count this generation. We've seen that it doesn't really have like the Series X has more teraflops than the PlayStation 5, but we've seen the PlayStation 5 outperform the Series X several times. So I don't know why it's still a focus here. Mark Cerny also even mentions ray tracing features that aren't even available in current AMD GPUs, meaning this is RDNA 4 ray tracing. There's some things they're not explicitly saying, but you can clearly connect the dots to get the final result. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now diving into the second story of the video, new surprising PlayStation 5 Pro backwards compatibility news and leaked images. So let's go over the main menu leak first and then talk about the leaked images. Reading from Push Square, a leaked image from PlayStation 5 Pro's settings, which we won't republish here, but you can view it on Reset Era, appears to imply that Sony's supercharged system could make dramatic enhancements to your PlayStation 4 library. The toggle named Enhanced Image Quality for PS4 games claims it can improve the image quality of PS4 games to enjoy higher quality for some games. It doesn't clarify exactly what it's doing to achieve this, but we wonder if it's using PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution to upscale games running at a lower resolution. Sony did touch on this on the PlayStation blog posted earlier in the year, but it's yet to elaborate. Enhanced image quality for PS4 games is also available to improve the resolution on select PlayStation 4 games, wrote co-CEO Hideki Nishino. If the language seems cautionary, then we wouldn't pay too much attention to it. Ever since Sony got sued for saying Killzone Shadowfall runs at 1080p on PlayStation 4, its multiplayer resolution was actually 900p. It's been very particular with its wording, avoiding definitive statements. Not all PlayStation 4 games get updated for PlayStation 5 Game Boost or PS4 Pro, so some kind of system-wide upscaler for the remainder of the library could really add value to the PlayStation 5 Pro. So since this menu image popped up online, we've seen image comparisons for games running on PlayStation 5 Pro with this toggle on and off. Bloodborne is the one that's been making the rounds everywhere, and if you look at the images, they appear to be a bit sharper with this toggle on. It's not a big change, but definitely still a nice upgrade to have cleaner images for PS4 games that haven't been updated for PlayStation 5. People have been guessing what Sony is using to achieve this. Some are guessing it's PSSR to a certain degree, maybe just just the sharpening aspect, but we're gonna have to wait and see what comes out of the final release for a full confirmation on what's going on here, and also see what improvements we get for other PlayStation 4 games. But you guys let me know if you're interested in playing PlayStation 4 games on PlayStation 5 Pro or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, amazing PlayStation 5 Pro versus PS5 comparisons leak online, and I did my own testing. So recently we got multiple images leaking online showcasing the PlayStation 5 Pro running existing games, and some of those images show solid improvements using the new ray tracing capabilities, but others were interesting. We're going to go over that. Reading from Twisted Voxel, a new PlayStation 5 Pro comparison shows its enhanced ray tracing capabilities compared to the base console in Hogwarts Legacy, Marvel Spider-Man 2, and other games. Twitter X user _21master got their hands on PlayStation 5 Pro early, and they've shared comparisons between different graphics modes available in games like Hogwarts Legacy, Spider-Man 2, Dragon Age the Veilguard, and Alan Wake 2 running on the console. Furthermore, they shared that the console is able to capture 8K screenshots. So the 8K screenshots feature is pretty cool, and if Sony is actually implementing a feature like this in the PlayStation 5, it tells me they believe there will be more games than just the few games that we've seen so far. So I'm interested to see where that goes, even though I don't have an 8K TV. But moving past that and focusing on the leaked comparisons, Alan Wake 2 is easily the most impressive out of the bunch for me personally. Ray tracing off and on the Alan Wake 2 diner reflection is very clear here, but this brings me to one of the most ridiculous conversations I've had to have so far this generation, which is that people don't want games to look so lifelike. This is a real conversation that people are backing on my X account. People want to seemingly hate the Pro so much that I guess they forget this feature can be turned off. You don't have to have ray tracing on if you don't want it, and if you have it off, it runs at 60 FPS. But beyond that, in what world do you not want Alan Wake 2 to look more lifelike, considering that's pretty much what the game goes for? But putting that to the side, Hogwarts Legacy also looks solid with ray tracing implemented, and then we come to Spider-Man 2. So this off-screen shot is shared online with the elevated ray tracing features turned on for PlayStation 5 Pro, and so this is the Fidelity Pro mode, and it looks great. I wanted to see how it looked on base PlayStation 5 Fidelity mode, so I took the time myself to go and find this exact location in the game using just this image. Looking at this image and finding exactly the bridge, the little billboard in the background, the building reflection, the size, I went and I found it. And I'll say, it looks great on my base PlayStation 5 as well. Obviously, this is just one screenshot, so we'll have to see where else this improves, but it was an interesting find for me, and I will try to do more tests when I get my PlayStation 5 Pro potentially. But you guys let me know if you're excited to see more ray tracing on PlayStation 5 Pro or not. Let me know down in the comments below, and if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is a part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with it is PlayStation 5 Pro Week. This is obvious. It's Pro Week. I'm excited. We've been talking about this for so long. I'm excited to finally get mine. If you are as well, destroy the comment section with it is PS5 Pro Week. And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.